What's going on, Two Tone Zone? Thank you for tuning in to the Two Tone Zone, folks. I'm messing up. I'm messing up this afternoon. I'm so just excited about Julio Jones. So excuse the whole the whole mistake that I made in the beginning. You are watching the Two Tone Zone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Mr. Two Tone, along with my co-host D Weez. D Weez, say what to Titan Nation, my guy.
What's up?
What's going
Let's
on,
go.
man? How
Hey,
you feeling right
I
now,
wanna.
man? Are you excited as I am right now?
I just wanna thank the man above, man. What a day! What a
Right.
day! What a day,
What a day indeed,
man.
man. Who would have
Yeah,
thought? How did J Rob make that happen?
a
How
little
did he make that happen just like
Will and Dylan, Will and Dylan,
that? A
little
little
Will and
patience,
Dylan.
man. Patience was key to this one. I'm excited for. I know Titan Nation is. A lot of people are probably like it seems surreal right now, but hey, it's reality. He is a Tennessee Titan, and we are going to have a Super Bowl contending football team this year,
How do you
without a
do it?
doubt.
We didn't give anybody up.
We didn't give anybody up, man. We
We
just
didn't
gave
give
up.
anybody up.
We just gave up
Nobody.
a second round 2022 and a fourth round 2023 draft pick. So I mean, we didn't give anything up really.
We
So
didn't give anybody up.
right, man, that's
Wow.
awesome, man. I'm super excited about it.
Wow.
I started the show backwards. I'm so excited. I can't believe I took it that far to be off that much. But I'm glad I got to pick it back up and I'm back on track now. So hey, we have a special.
Wake him up. Wake him up. Wake him up.
Right. We have a special guest in the building today. We have Kim Moore. We're
Yes,
going to bring him
sir.
on in just a minute. He's going to express his thoughts and I'm sure his gratefulness is just having this future Hall of Famer on our football team. You know, blessing us with his presence and blessing us with his talents, man. Sky's the limit.
How do you let that happen? How do you let this happen? This is like, we just went into the store. They said, hey, man, buy one, get one, whatever you need. Like, we had all the coupons ready. Like, what is going on, bro? What is going on? What happened? How did we get this? And we didn't give anything up.
Right, man. Hey, shout out to everybody who's watching the show right now. We got SM Ducky in the building. Chase
What's
Bishop.
going on?
Ryan Dodd, what up to you? And Stephen Crocio. Everybody's excited, man. Let's go ahead and let's not wait any further. Let's go ahead and bring Kim Moore in.
Bring him on.
K Moore, what's going on, gentlemen?
Hey, man, it's an exciting day in Titan Nation, isn't it?
Right, man.
I can't even say anything right now. I'm shocked still. I'm shocked.
Hey, man, we talked about it last week on my show, and Mr. Two Tone came up with the proposal to get him to Tennessee. We didn't get the players involved, but the draft picks were almost on point.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, man, that was just strategy within itself. I think J Rob is the actual genius, though.
Oh man. I guess the main question is, did he have this foresight when he decided not to bring back Jonnu Smith, and when he decided not to bring back Corey Davis? I wonder if there was some preliminary discussions off the record between the Titans and the Falcons about, hey, Julio Jones may be an option down the road if you guys don't bring back Corey Davis. I wonder if that was in the works the whole time.
Right. We're right there with you. D Weez and I were just kind of talking about that. Was this something that was being thought of like way prior to any of these talks that we've heard of? I would say yes, man. I think that they've been working together just behind closed doors and just like wheeling and dealing and just trying to figure out what works best for both organizations, because there's so much respect and admiration between the two, just with the connection of having Arthur Smith right over there now. So yeah, I'm with you on that one. What about you, D Weez?
We might. You remember who went to the Broncos for a little bit and then went back to the Patriots? Who was that? Who coaches that? McMahon. What was that? I forgot his name. Remember Belichick let him go to the he was the head coach of the Broncos for a little bit.
The offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Josh McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels. I'll say, yeah, Josh McDaniels. I feel like it's kind of one of those situations. Just go over to the Falcons. We just need this little piece. He could be the head coach for a little bit, then come on back to us. A little undercover work going on.
No doubt. Now it was exciting, man. When I got that alert this morning. I was watching church. I was watching my virtual church, and it interrupted my church service. I had just taken my Lord's Supper in my living room, and I get the alert. So I was like, is this the Lord blessing me?
Right.
Oh, man.
For attending my virtual church? I had just taken the Lord's Supper, no doubt. And then that alert came across my phone. I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't want to stop watching church to think about Julio Jones, but it was just mind blowing, man. It was insane. It was insane.
The good thing for us is that Jesus is a Titans fan. Jesus Christ is a Titans fan, so we're good there, man. Let's not worry about that. That's why we got this opportunity to go ahead and close out this Super Bowl win for us. It's definitely coming. It's in the near future for us. Super Bowl coming soon.
I don't know if y'all been watching the NBA playoffs with Spike Lee with those orange and blue sky shirts. We need to get some two-tone blue sky shirts.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
that is great. It's going to be a season. I was like, man, just put all the Titan games to prime time now. Don't even worry about anything else. Just put them on prime time. Everybody's going to be watching now. All eyes on the Titans now, baby.
No doubt. And I'm sure ESPN and everyone was very disappointed that he went to Tennessee because they all wanted him to go to Seattle, go to New England, go to Kansas City, one of those big market teams when it comes to Nashville. So now they have to pay us our respect. And I kind of thought in my heart that this would even happen on Thursday or on Sunday, just because of how the TV ratings are. They weren't going to announce this on Saturday because there's no shows to talk about it on Sunday. But if they announce it today, then all the Monday morning shows can talk about it. FS1 and ESPN, they can talk about it all day. So hopefully the Titans will get a lot of love tomorrow on the national networks.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm gonna tap into these comments real quick. Chase Bishop, thank you for tuning in. And yes, sir, you did say he was coming without a doubt. You had some foresight yourself there. Ryan Dodd, thank you for tuning in. Foster Tate, haven't seen you in a long time, man. What's going on? Let's read his comment. He said, "I just hope we have the healthiest team this season." Hey, that's up to fate to decide that. These guys, they're hopefully they'll take care of their bodies. They'll be in rehab before practices. They'll take care of their bodies in that regard. But anything can happen, so we just gotta be prepared.
Right.
So we'll always hope for the best.
Right.
Absolutely.
You never thought he was coming, Two-Tone?
Hey, I mean, like I said, in the beginning, I definitely didn't think it was possible. But as it started to progress, the rumors started to get a little higher. Hey, I hopped on that train. But I think if we can pick up a former wrestler who has no college football experience, I guess anything is possible. Anything can happen, right?
That's right. He must have a lot. He must have a lot of trust in Tannehill too.
Right.
Must have a lot of trust in that man.
Right, for sure. I mean, for the routes that we need him for, and honestly, just to be out there to be, I'm not gonna say a decoy, but you can use him in that regard. He could be a decoy on a lot of different looks, So who knows? Like you said, he has to have faith in Tannehill. I mean, if he had faith in Ryan, for all those years, hey, I guess it's why not? Why not have faith in the proven Tannehill this last year and a half, shall we say?
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about who do you think is going to be the most difficult matchup this year now for the teams we play?
Man, I think everybody's going to be scared of us.
Right.
I mean, coming right out the gate with Arizona and Seattle, those two ball clubs all of a sudden, they have to have a completely different game plan. If they were planning to double team AJ Brown and just let everyone else go one-on-one, now they got to decide, okay, do we double AJ? Do we roll coverage over the top to him? Or do we have to roll it over the top to Julio Jones? So now it really gives defensive coordinators a lot to think about when they prepare for the Tennessee Titans. I just hope that our new offensive coordinator can handle all of these new toys. You ever see kids at Christmas, they just get so many toys, they don't know what to do. And then they don't even play with half the toys, right? They pick one toy and they just play with that one toy. I hope our offensive coordinator has enough diversity to play with all of the toys that J-Rob has afforded him.
Right. Do you think Kevin Johnson's retirement had anything to do with this as well? Like, Did you think? Do you think that J-Rob like had word on this for a while, that that Kevin Johnson was like maybe unhappy with just the game of football? He wanted to take a break. Do you think he knew what was going on? I think that was just like out of left field.
Well, people that have tuned into my show know how I feel about Kevin Johnson. Good football player when he's on the field, but he's just a kid that was never able to stay healthy. When the Titans signed him this offseason, I was befuddled about why they would sign Kevin Johnson. This is a guy that's probably had about 115 concussions in his career. I'm exaggerating, of course, but he's had so many concussions in his career. Mm-hmm. I'm just hoping that he has a healthy life after football.
Right.
Exactly. So I was very happy when I saw that he retired. One, because I just don't think he can play football at a quality level anymore. And then secondly, for his own individual health, he really needs to take care of himself. And I hope that he saved his money so that he doesn't have to come back and play in 2 or 3 years, that he can have a nice retirement. As far as J-Rob in this move, I think it was separate from each other, because you're talking about two different sides of the football. But I knew that he had to make a deal. He had to do something to strengthen that wide receiver core. I mean, it doesn't get any better than Julio Jones. And now you can move Josh Reynolds either to the slot, or he can be that third or fourth receiver that he was in Los Angeles.
Right. Yeah, just kind of get in where he fits in. I just, it is definitely two opposite sides of the ball. I just figured there was a connection there just with the capital, that capital connection, because, being that it freed up some money, which, made it an easier move to make when you had that money available now. You know what I mean? So, but no, salute to Kevin Johnson and his, like I said, his future endeavors. Like, it was probably about his health. You are right, with all those concussions that he has. So I know CTE and stuff like that has a lot. It plays in a lot with these football players during and even after football. So, yeah, absolutely, I agree there. Just pivot a little bit. What are your thoughts on us picking up Avery Jones from the Jacksonville Jaguars?
I mean, you got to have 90 bodies for training camp. So I think he's more of a training camp body, kind of like the wrestler as well. If they make the team, great. But if the wrestler makes the team, then I'm a little concerned about the other guys on our offensive line. So if you got a wrestler that hadn't played football in 4 or 5 years come in and take your spot, that's a little concerning to me.
Right.
I think those are training camp bodies. They'll make for a good story. Something I'm going to talk about on my show tomorrow night on Titans the day after. Could the Titans be on Hard Knocks this year? You got a wrestler, you got Julio Jones, you got Derrick Henry, you got Bud Dupree coming up on the defensive side of the ball, you got Jim Schwartz, who's always known to make headlines as a coach and as an assistant coach.
Right.
Just throwing that little nugget out. Don't be surprised if you see the Titans on HBO this fall, or this summer, I should say.
I didn't even think of that.
That would be a great Hard Knocks. That would be great. What do you think about the AFC South now? You think they're all kicking themselves right now? The mad?
Oh, man, they're scared, bro. They're scared. They're scared. Those Colts are scared, man. The Colts are scared, I think. I think they're like, uh-oh. I mean, think about how we would have felt if Julio Jones went to Indy.
Right.
Or if he would have went to Baltimore. We would have been very, very concerned about trying to get past those teams this upcoming season. And I think Indy and Baltimore and even Kansas City, we got some weapons that can go head to head with Kansas City.
They better watch out. They better watch out. That's all I gotta say. I like how we have some insight now from the Indianapolis Colts locker room, because you have Denico Autry, who's now a Tennessee Titan, and we have wide receiver Marcus Johnson, who was just a former Colt not too long ago. So that gives us a little insight when it comes to preparation for game days. That
no doubt.
Do you think that plays a huge part, Kim Warren? Like former players having a lot of insight on their former team. Like, do they have to like contractually sign something saying that they won't give up information on their previous team? No,
it's up to that team to change their playbook.
Right. Right.
No, I don't really think it's a big deal. People talked a lot about, when players leave one team and they go to another team the same week, right? I think we had that with one of our receivers a couple of years ago, where he left like on a Monday and he signed on a Wednesday with the team we were playing the following week. Teams have so much knowledge and they have so much film on teams, right? That I don't really think it makes a major difference. Now, if you have a quarterback going from one team to another, obviously, when Tampa Bay plays New England now, Tom Brady's going to have a lot of information on what Bill Belichick does. In those type of situations, yes. But when you just have a position player go from one spot to another one, I don't really think it makes that much of a difference. Now, what Autry can do, he can give the defensive lineman some tips on, hey, this left tackle likes to do this on this certain play, or Quentin Nelson likes to do this on this particular run situation. He can give them some inside tips as far as that, but as far as overall game plan, I don't really think it matters.
Gotcha. Okay, man. Well, shoot, man. We appreciate you coming on the show, man. We appreciate your time this afternoon, and just all your knowledge that you bring forth to this Titans YouTube nation, man. So we appreciate that, and hope you have a good rest of your day, and don't celebrate too much, man. Don't celebrate too much.
Well, hey, man, just if you don't mind, let me give a shout out. I'm going to have a show tomorrow, Titans the day after the Julio Jones signing. We'll dive deeper into it, and we'll kind of look at what it means for the Titans going forward. Where can we go this season? What are our regular season expectations? So if you'll go subscribe to my channel at Kmore Sports, check me out tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. If you guys are available, you're always welcome on the show. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the show and a wonderful rest of the day.
Absolutely, man. You too.
Thank you, Kmore. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate your time.
So, right, Kmore, we got your information down here at the bottom of the screen. Is that right?
Yeah, Kmore Sports. That is perfect.
Perfect. Yep. So go subscribe now if you haven't already. All right.
Yeah, we told you about this on Twitter 2 weeks ago. If y'all follow me on Twitter, I told y'all 2 weeks ago Julio was coming. People didn't want to listen, but they coming. Mr. Two-Tone, I told you he was coming.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did, man. Hey, I'll definitely recant my statements, man. I wish I would have been more faithful in the beginning, man. But hey, it happened. So let's go, man. But hey, thanks for coming on the show, my brother. We'll see you again here soon.
All right, brother. Tighten up.
All right, tighten up indeed.
Tighten up, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, folks. Let's see here, D Weez. What's next on the topic here? Does that about wrap it up for us as well?
Man, we don't want to get too into it. You gotta let you gotta let it give a little bit of time to soak in, man. We gotta. Right. I want to see him in that Titan practice jersey, man. That Titan helmet. No more photoshops. I want to see the legit Julio in that two-tone blue,
Julio!
Man. Julio! Let's go. I want to see him in that building, man.
Yeah.
I want to see him signing that contract. I want to know it's official, man. I want proof. We can read all day. I want to see it, man.
Say, man, he looks like he's gonna get paid, man. So hopefully he takes that into consideration when it comes to his practice efforts. We need to see you out there on the field practicing, man, getting into shape, getting acclimated with your football team, because that's what it takes to win games. You gotta have relationships, right? Guys gotta see you putting in work, getting dirty too. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I think that about wraps it up, folks. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that like button and share with your friends and your family. You guys know the drill. Titan gang or don't bang. Until next time, we'll see you again soon.
Peace.